So we have some major news when it comes to Xbox actually responding to the feedback that multiple companies gave to them. And yes, that includes Sony's PlayStation, where they talk about Activision Blizzard actually being a massive competitor to the entire gaming industry, including console games. Microsoft has some responses. There's a lot of companies going back and forth, and this Activision Blizzard deal is starting to pick up a lot of heat. Let's get into everything that's being said because there's a lot going on here. Alright, so you know the drill. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button and that like button. And if you want to be notified on future videos, hit that small little bell icon. And if you want to go that extra mile to support the channel, hit that join button. Alright, so we all know what's been going on for the last several days, if not the last several weeks. Microsoft has been trying to go through all these allegations and all of these legislations across multiple countries, trying to get this Activision Blizzard deal done and finished. Because let's be honest for a second here, everything in gaming seems to be on hold. Games are getting delayed, developers are not really talking. The only ones that are really making moves is massive publishers like Sony and of course Microsoft buying up other publishers or other developers across the gaming industry. Yet it seems like a lot of Activision Blizzard stuff is going to be doing a lot of shaking around the entire foundation that is gaming. I mean, we have some executives across the industry saying that a lot of developers are going to be looking for new jobs once the acquisition happens, that a lot of Activision Blizzard executives are going to be looking for jobs because there's going to be a shakeup and they want to leave on a high note. Now, what does that mean with Sony and PlayStation basically saying that Call of Duty is a unique game, that there's no other game out there like it and no publisher or developer is going to be able to replicate what Call of Duty is, and that includes themselves, even though they own Bungie, that owns Destiny 2. Well, it looks like Microsoft heard what they said, and they actually had some counter offers. Here's what's said in the article and what Microsoft had to say directly to some of these allegations that Sony made. Microsoft says there is nothing unique about Activision Blizzard games. Microsoft has told New Zealand regulators that there is nothing unique about Activision Blizzard titles in its latest bid to get this pricey merger approved. In a document presented to the Business Acquisitions and Authorizations Commerce Commission, Microsoft says that the gaming giant doesn't produce any must-have titles and should therefore be permitted to go ahead with the acquisition. This claim is part of Microsoft's effort to alleviate fears that its Activision Blizzard merger threatens the gaming industry, creating issues surrounding competition in the market. In doing this, Microsoft has said that its rivals would get by just fine without Activision Blizzard titles and would still be able to compete in a vibrant gaming market. Alright, so basically what is happening is that Sony's PlayStation relies on Call of Duty's money that comes in from that third party. You know, the 30% they collect for every Call of Duty that is sold. This has been something that's happened multiple times. When Microsoft bought Minecraft, Sony is confirmed to reach out to Microsoft to see if they were going to make it exclusive to the Xbox because they need that money from Minecraft. And let's be real, Call of Duty has always been one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game for years and years now. So they're looking at all those millions of units sold, all those millions of 30% units sold, and they're thinking that that money is going to be gone. Money that Sony and PlayStation ultimately rely on. And they're trying to say and hurt this merger by saying Call of Duty is so unique that no other publisher can make a game like it. In fact, a lot of publishers and a lot of people across the industry disagree with that. Here's what's said in the article. The vast majority of games are developed and published by parties other than Activision Blizzard, such as Sony, Nintendo, EA, and Take-Two, reads the document addressing concerns over monopolization of the industry. Specifically, with respect to Activision Blizzard video games, there is nothing unique about the video games developed and published by Activision Blizzard, the statement continues. There are no must-haves for rival PC and console video game distributors that could give rise to a foreclosure concern. This might sound like surprisingly harsh language coming from the tech giant that wants to buy the studio, but it's unlikely that it's referring to the quality of Activision Blizzard games. Rather, it seems to be a statement intended for regulators who may not understand the gaming market and therefore need to be made aware that Activision Blizzard doesn't have a monopoly on a particular genre. But hey, it's a pretty fun read regardless. Alright, so yes, Call of Duty is massive, it's the biggest game in the market, and everybody buys it. I get it. And I get that they feel like there's no other game out there like it, but in reality, EA and all these other people have Apex Legends, Ubisoft has Rainbow Six Siege, Valve has Counter-Strike Global Offensive. All of these games directly compete with Call of Duty. And we haven't even gone into other first-person shooters like Battlefield and Overwatch. There's a bunch of stuff that competes with Call of Duty and competes with Activision Blizzard. Yet Sony, as they know, have no first-person shooters in their first party. They have no multiplayer games outside of Destiny, which they acquired themselves. So not only does Sony have a really good market on single-player games and big exclusives, but now they're trying to get into the multiplayer aspect, and they understand that to do that, they need other multiplayer games to be a part of their system so they get more people on that system. Hence why if Call of Duty, for some happenstance when Microsoft acquires them, becomes exclusive, they're going to lose a lot of people on PlayStation because they're going to go over to PC or Xbox. So you understand the fear that Sony has, and I get it too. But overall, it's not a monopoly. You still have other games from other third-party publishers that have millions upon millions of active users. And that's something that Microsoft is trying to get across to all of these legislators and all of these people that might not know the gaming market, which is mentioned right here. This isn't the only point the company raises to ease concerns that the merger would give them an unfair advantage in the industry. Microsoft also claims that the gaming industry has low barriers to entry, meaning that content will remain available for distribution to rival PC, console, and mobile distributors. It's looking increasingly like Microsoft will soon have the regulatory approval it needs to go ahead with the merger. As we recently reported, the deal could get permission from the US regulators as soon as August, potentially just weeks away. It depends on whether or not the companies are requested to present further evidence to the regulators. If not, the deal can go ahead. And this isn't just the US. We have Canada, we have the European markets, we have a bunch of people, Brazil, and now we're even talking about New Zealand. This is going to take a lot of time. But overall, I'm excited to see where it goes, and overall, I'm happy that Microsoft is actually kind of taking shots back at Sony and taking shots back at other developers making fun of what they are doing. Because let's be real, Activision Blizzard is a massive deal. It is one of the biggest publishers in gaming. They have some of the biggest franchises in gaming, and Microsoft is a big publisher that has their own console, their own PC platform, and they're going to be adding all of this into Battle.net and everything else. I get it's a big move, I get why people are afraid, but overall, I just want to see where this goes. I want to see what happens with this because I want to see Call of Duty in Game Pass, and I think that's what Sony's afraid of. They don't have the infrastructure to compete, and they don't have the IP, first party and multiplayer wise, to compete with Call of Duty, Battlefield, Apex Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, and all these other big free-to-play multiplayer games, or just multiplayer games in general. Because Sony has not concentrated on multiplayer games for what seems like 10 years, if not longer. So yeah, you're behind the curve. Yeah, you need to buy people like Bungie. And yeah, you're going to lose Call of Duty if this goes through, not for a few years, but over time, people are going to make Call of Duty synonymous with Xbox, and that is going to be the marketing ploy that Xbox is going to use. Trust me, it's coming. I hope everybody understands that. They're going to push Xbox consoles, and they're going to push PC gamers, and that's where Call of Duty is going to make its home at. But let me know what you think about this. Are you surprised that Microsoft had such a quick response? Do you think they're going to be doing this for a little while now? Do you think Sony can cause a dent into this acquisition? Or do you think people in regulations and legislations are going to look past this and see Sony as someone trying to hold on to something that they just can't really hold on to? And do you see Xbox making this go through and then making Call of Duty exclusive to the Xbox platform? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button to support us out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there, so get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamertag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. So right now, you guessed it, all I've been playing is Multiverses. I love this game. I don't know what to say. I don't have any footage of it because I've been playing it mainly on my Xbox, and their DVR sucks completely, so I don't want to get all that footage on there. It just gets corrupted or just something goes wrong with it, and it makes my Xbox shut down sometimes. I hate it, so I'm not making any footage from that. But overall, I have to recommend this game hardcore. I think it's amazing. I've played it on my PC, I played it on my Xbox, and the cross-play, cross-progression, and cross-save is amazing. Everything about it is just well run. I don't know what the developers did to make this so smooth, but I'm getting into games instantly. I'm having a lot of fun, and each character actually feels different. Not to mention, they're starting Season 1 August 9th, so check that game out. Trust me, it's a banger. But let me know what you're playing. Are you playing something on your Xbox, your PS5, or are you playing something on your PC? Go down below and let me know, because that's what we're here for, so talk games. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later!